Hi friends, it's Spraman. I want to talk about this cute little activity you can set up for your little kids. I'm outdoors, so that's why I have a lot of sunlight and shadows. All right, so what I have here is a cute little pumpkin. If you see my hand here, you can see how big the pumpkin is. Actually, I just put my hand in paint. Just paint on the other side right here. But you can see how small it is. It's not that big. You can find these in the grocery market. Actually, I found this in the food department. And you can set up painting. You can set up some paints like tempera paint and acrylic paint. I do recommend for little ones, if you're working with toddlers or 3 to 6, to use tempera because you can wash it off easily and they can repaint. If you want it to be permanent, then I would go in for acrylic paint. I also have my little wash jar here, and I'll show you in a minute how kids can use that. So the idea is to have a fun paint activity where kids can paint their pumpkin. You want to have a wide paintbrush so they can cover a wide area. As you can see, this is a wide paintbrush. And if kids want to go in another color and don't want to blend colors, they can use a little wash jar, and that's what this is, a little wash mate station. If you've followed any of my books or blogs, I teach lots of children, thousands of children, how to paint really well by just learning how to control their colors by using a wash jar and napkin. So what I've done is I've just kind of used this to wash and clean it out. So if I go for another color, I'm not going to put that color in the palette. And it's okay if little kids do that. You're not going to be able to help them keep things clean, but you can certainly teach them how to do that. So here's me painting my little pumpkin. And if I want to go in my pink, I can wash and dry my brush off. Wash, wash, dry, dry. Is one of my terms I talk about in my curriculums. Go for that pink and start painting my pumpkin. Now here's a fun tip. If you give kids a washcloth and soap, they can actually wash off their pumpkin if you're using tempera, and then they can repaint it again. Kids love washing and love using water. So here's a fun little activity, painting a little pumpkin. And I'm going to show you how to collage a pumpkin tomorrow. You can actually collage a pumpkin. I'm going to show you some examples tomorrow in the video. Hope that's helpful. Love to hear your feedback. Bye-bye.